You're watching DIYNate. If you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to tell me about your project in the comments. This is a product review. I wanted to show off a tool that I just started using with the Christmas holidays. This is the LightKeeper Pro. It fixes light sets. I've had it for a couple of years and I got to working with it. I started popping in bulbs and fixed several sets of lights that I've got. I really got kind of into the Christmas spirit of fixing all the old sets of bulbs that I have, many that were dead and I had never thrown out. But just wanted to share a big thumbs up to the folks who make the LightKeeper Pro. Like I said, I've had this one for a couple of years. I'll leave a link to how to buy one of these in the description below. Coming up, I'll be showing the basic functions of the LightKeeper Pro, me demonstrating how-tos and fixes, and finally some bulb basics. This is what it looks like here. I've got a lot of sets that my wife is telling me have burned out, and I'm going to try and see how many I can salvage and rescue. There are a couple pointers to this LightKeeper Pro. The most common solution they say is to plug in the gun into your set and then fire the trigger. That apparently fixes a lot and kind of fires a pulse of energy through. There's also this audible detector. There's an antenna up here that will let you listen to see if there's a break in the wire. There's a bulb remover, and then there's a little storage container here. I'm hoping to save a few bucks with this thing. Seems like a pretty cool tool. We have bunches of sets of broken lights, so I'm getting ready to go into repair mode, and I'll show you how it works. So first thing I'm using here, you can actually check out my other video on my master plug. This allows me to have electricity, an extension cord that rolls up. It's a pretty cool tool that I've got. So we're gonna test this light set, and it's all tangled together, so I'm not sure exactly how much is in here, but we're gonna go ahead and put this set together here and just see what we got. Okay, so this one looks like there are a few balloon bulbs, it looks like, in different sections. Kind of toward the end here, I can see a bulb out here. And yeah, there's a big dead spot right here. And so hopefully we'll be able to figure out what's going on with this set. Okay, as you can see, most of the lights are lit here, but I do have one that's out. So I'm gonna use the bulb puller to test this light out just as a check. So the bulb puller, I just take it like this and you pull it apart. And so you see how all the lights go out in this section up to this point right here. So now I'm gonna take the testing thing and I'm going to put it together so you can see all the lights pop back on. So I'm pretty sure this is a dead bulb right here. So we're gonna go ahead and take this and test it and see how it works. And yep, I'm not getting any reading from this dead bulb. So I'm pretty sure this one is a goner. So that means I probably am gonna need some other bulbs to replace it. For now, I'm hoping I can get this guy back in here. There we go, and everything fires back up. Okay, so this section, we got a small, very small section. I think these are gonna be white lights. You can see nothing happening here. So we're gonna check it. Again, we'll use that no current going there. They did say you might want to flip it. Sometimes if you don't get any current one way, you can try it the other way and see if you get anything going on this one. So there we go. Now I'm getting a signal. And I actually have, now that I've flipped it, I did see there's a missing bulb in this set somewhere. Let's see here. There's the missing bulb. So most likely, I don't get any current there. Don't get any current there, don't get any current there. I'm gonna try and put this guy in and see if I have any success with this. We've got a busted set here. I pulled out a pair of needle nose, power off, and now I'm gonna go ahead and separate that bulb. The needle nose seems to work pretty well there. And so now I know that piece is trash, so I'll trash that in a minute here. We'll power back up, and now what we're looking to see with this set is we're looking to see if that creates an improvement of what we got going on here. Nothing happening so far. So pretty cool. I fired it up a few times. The minute I take this section out here, I'm gonna lose continuity. So we'll see what happens if I pull that out. So I do need a bulb, a white bulb in this section, or at least any kind of bulb to power that on. So we know that broken bulb was the issue. So I know I'll need to find me a white bulb for this one. Okay, so we got another dead set here. We're gonna test this one out. Plug him in first. See if we get any action. And we're gonna use our, so we know we got a signal there. Yeah, so that's a good sign. And we're gonna see, it might be there's a hole or something missing a light bulb. We'll check another one here, see if we still have a good circuit. Nope, we're dead there. That was good. This one, well, it seems like it fails about right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and separate this bulb. And we're going to plug this guy in and hope for the best. See if we get any action.
So we got a little bit of connectivity there, and it goes up to a point, and then it stops. So we know we're okay up to a point there, and then it clicks off after this red light right here. So we know now we're good here. We're gonna take this light and put them back in, and hopefully, yeah, okay, so now that I put that bulb in, got a couple dead ones here, and that's okay. I got a lot of dead ones, in fact, but we're gonna come over here now and see what's going on with this guy in here. So we'll take this guy out as well. Again, see if that gets me, there he goes, pops out of there. And then we'll plug this guy in and see if we've got a good setup here. It says up to 30 times you might need to pull the trigger. Who knows? Oh, look at that. Came right back on. You know, pulling the trigger enough, fired it up, and seems to have fixed some shunts, I guess they call it. So we'll separate that, and we'll put this guy back in, hopefully. And we're now getting another set back to normal. In fact, even that bulb, probably should have tested the bulb, but you can see how well it's starting to come along. It's coming to life. And we got another dead section all the way over here. I think this time I might actually test the bulb that's broken here too, and see if maybe it's not the bulb, it's just the wiring. It does seem like it's got a little bit of a lip on it, so you just try to get up under there and pull it out. And there it is. Okay, so we're gonna test that bulb and just see if this bulb is any good too. Yeah, the bulb is fine, so that's good news. So now we just need to take this gun and hook it in there and see if we can get some more action here. And boom, look at that. This thing is pretty awesome. So I thought getting this set back to normal. So we're gonna take this guy and put him back together. But this one had all kinds of problems originally. So hopefully I can get him put back in here. I brought a flashlight out here so I could get a better view of what I'm working with. And really, you can kind of see that completed the rest of the lights. For our purposes, what we're doing here, this is a pretty good set of lights now. It's salvage, so I feel pretty good that LightKeeper Pro has saved me yet another set of bulbs. So let's go on to the next set. With this set, I found a broken bulb in the middle here, and I'm pretty sure that's what's causing a lot of the rest of these guys to be out. So we're going to plug in a different bulb from a different set. We're going to hope for the best here. Hopefully I'll be able to get this guy to take, assuming it's the right kind of a setup. There you guys see a little bit of flash there happening. Get him in all the way. A little bit tough because he's not wanting to make a good connection. So we're hoping I can squeeze him in there without breaking him. Hopefully be able to get that guy. Looks like because I've got so much dead space at the end of this one, I'm really not getting a whole lot of action on it. So I may just have to accept the fact that this light set is kind of spent up to this point. And I might try an electrical hack at some point and just see if I can cut off here and bring it all the way up to the front. But you know, for now I do need some spare bulbs of these type, and so I'm going to grab a few of these and test them, make sure they're going to work, and then I'll have a couple of spares, a couple backups for the future. So test all these guys out. Got 5 of those out. We'll check each one of these guys. Yep, all 5 of those are good, so I'm going to put those in my trusty compartment here. You can see how much progress we're able to make with these guys. Okay, I'm going to show you here a quick pointer about how to think about these light sets. So as you can see on this one, at the very bottom here, there is a flat surface on this version. So I don't know if it's got a special name, but it can be very frustrating if you're trying to put that type of bulb or this type of bulb that has the ridge surface into the wrong socket set. So I found both sets of my lights, many of the different lights that I have kind of alternate between these two types. So I've separated a bunch of these, and I've actually put them into my LightKeeper Pro here, where I keep a bunch of the ones with the flat side in this section, so I'll put that guy there, and then the ones with the ridge section, I put them in that. So that gives me some backup bulbs in my LightKeeper Pro in the little storage container there, so that way you've got them ready to fix when your bulb burns out.
I really hope you enjoyed this video on the LightKeeper Pro. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Thanks.